today.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Jackson, first play, going to throw. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And the numbers for Andrews last week: 9 catches, 62 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 60 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Here's Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. So here come the Browns now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their 7th-year quarterback.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 16 carries, 128 yards, and a touchdown.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
Yeah, he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return, and the Ravens will take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4. And it was the Ravens getting the road victory in that one. So now they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Baltimore. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
He finds his target, Beckham. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Chubb running to the wide side. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Second and 2. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. This complete to Langford. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Here's a 2nd and 7. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 14. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They're going to look to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Nick Chubb, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll get this to about the 38.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. It'll go as a 42, making a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Browns drive about to get started. Now a play fake here on 1st down. It's caught. Here's Langford. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty. That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. They'll try the draw now with Chubb. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. 7-7, our score after 1. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
I'd have to say that was a pretty darn good run right there. They had 8 in the box, still able to burn them. They've got to consider themselves lucky they only gave up a first.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have moved out in front. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
The York on now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He completes this to Sutton. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, flush to his right. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. From the 25 on second down. Jackson able to locate Andrews here on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Jackson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Tucker's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. And we check the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They run it again with Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. A yard in the wrong direction. Makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. They'll look to throw here. They'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 37. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll try and run the option left side. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's into
a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
He'll look to throw. They set up the screen to Chubb. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They had the rushing touchdown earlier. Now he has one of the receiving variety.
Not a bad way to go, right? That's showing versatility. That's also showing balance. I think he'd like to add to either total as this game moves on.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the Browns. On the move past the 40. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Back to throw now on 1st down. Touchdown! A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now Jackson on 1st down. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
Jackson on 1st down. Going right back to Beckham here, complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. On 2nd and inches, Jackson. Oh, and he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line, and they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close yet so far, and that's going to be how this first half will come to an end. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. So here are the Browns to take over. They were winners over the Dolphins last week. They are on top right now as well as they come up 1st and 10. The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 103 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Chubb will get the call, running left. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. So a great play there for this highly regarded linebacker, making his first career sack.
And his versatility on display right there. Look, we've known him primarily as a tackler and a cover man, but he can go get the quarterback when the situation calls for it, as he just did right there.
8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. work now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. From the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Jackson now. Eluding the pressure right. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson. Then he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. But for almost 8 years, 64 stood as the NFL record for the longest field goal. That has since been eclipsed. It's now 66, but still 64-yarder. Pretty impressive, CD.
Absolutely agree with that, because if you drill a 60-yarder in an NFL game, you've got a lot to be proud of, record or no record. And only a handful of guys can even attempt it. Excellent job there.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on 3rd. They'll set up a throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He'll look to throw. And he's got him. Got his man on the end round. Complete. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Sliding out of the pocket. Room here to run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. They give to Chubb out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Back to throw here. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Chubb will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Jackson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit, give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call now might get the fans back into this one.
And he'll work down inside the 45. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. They go play action with Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Here's Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Tucker now for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 22. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's Mark Andrews who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback. And they'll begin at the 25. Now Nick Chubb and the Browns get set for their next possession. He has been a touchdown machine. It has been enjoyable to watch.
And the scoreboard continues to light up as a result of his efforts. He's been a blast, though. Every time you look up, you just figure if he's got the ball in his hands, he's going to end up in the end zone. It's been that kind of a game for him.
Absolutely. Now you just keep waiting for more. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 123 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And that nearly their first pick of the game. But it falls down to the ground incomplete. They go with Chubb on second down. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. The former first-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Taken in at the 11. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On second and very short, Jackson.
Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. Jackson finding his tight end Andrews for the Ravens, first down.
Now it's Jackson.
Throwing quickly for Mark Andrews.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down. Here's Jackson to throw.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. To throw again is Jackson. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. It's caught, Beckham. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Throwing again on second down. Jackson dancing to his left. He completes it to Beckham. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
And Jackson throwing once more. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. That's caught at the 1. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
Jackson. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. On third down, Jackson steps away to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Tucker with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Browns drive about to get started. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now back to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
His second rushing touchdown on the year and 3rd overall. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Tucker now to add the point after. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter.
Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Browns drive about to get started.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. 136 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's the option play now to the left. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And if you're thinking field goal from here, it's 48 yards. I think they'd like to get him a little help now on 3rd down to move it closer. Flushed out right.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
A give. This is Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They run with Ford. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Bryant. Calling a loss of 2 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages.
York able to send this one through.
And they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down by a field goal, 2:15 remaining. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Fletcher Cox able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Jackson. That is caught. Bateman.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Jackson to throw. Finding Sutton.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball. So line of scrimmage still a 39 on 2nd and 10.
Here's Jackson.
And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Now Jackson.
He finds his target, Beckham.
And he will have a Ravens 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Being chased out left. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Would be a long field goal try from here as they try to hustle to the line. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Throwing. Jackson.
Trying to lay one up deep.
On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted.
Marcus May with a pick.
And the Browns have just about sewn up this football game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. And they take a knee. But taking that knee, maybe just a sigh of relief. They withstood a big 4th quarter comeback. Able to hold on, though.
It certainly looked like they had things going their way, didn't it? In the 4th quarter, they had to just hold on. As you said, furious assault on them, but they were able to get it done, take a knee, and head to the locker room with a win.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Cleveland,